Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra. Thank you for joining me today. I have this little this is my my mouse pad. I've got this on top of this box just to hide my address, but guess what came in the mail? It is my Coco Daisy Mediterranean Muse sub kits, and I'm so excited to share this with you. So without further ado, let's open it up and see what's inside. All right, you guys, so here we are. I haven't opened anything yet. This usually takes me a while to go through because I get quite a few of the kits. I'll list them on the screen for you. I'm not too concerned about getting that or keeping that, but I am so excited to check this out. So currently, Coco Daisy team has already gone through this and done, the bits and pieces of each kit. Currently they're doing Where the Sea Dreams right now. And so that's what I most recently watched. And now I'm just oh, I don't remember this one at all. So I'm so excited to go through this with you. So I get this little card. It's like a watercolor paper card. And it's the I guess the thank you card or the welcome to the kit. It says Mediterranean Muse. I love those. I put those on my planner. So I get quite a few of the kits. The only one I don't get is the scrapbooking kit. So we'll go through each of these. Okay, so the first one, and kind of what I do is I take these ones that are only in plastic and I end up taking them all and I organize them in these plastic pouches. So you get one with the deluxe journaling kit, I believe, and then one with the, I want to say the planning kit comes with one. I will kind of organize them as I go through. The first one that I will look at here is the planner kit add-on stickers. So I like getting these because I do use this a lot in my Franklin. Although this month, I'll be using this for June in my TN. I don't think I'll be using this in my planner this month because I've got another plan for that. So we have this. These are all, I believe they're all washi paper stickers, I think. Let me see. They're kind of that really thin material. So they're really, really nice. Except I believe this one is paper. Yeah, that's regular stickers. Okay, so you get these vellum dots, and I love these because I color code my monthly planner, my monthly calendar, so I can see what's going on in my month. This page has watercolor backgrounds with these small washi strips. The blue and yellow is so pretty for summer too, by the way. Then you get these square boxes, a couple of washi strips at the bottom. This one is the planning one, so I either will use these to number my months, and then these I can use in my calendar to plan for my usually during my week I'll use those. Okay, same with these. I don't really use these hydrate stickers as much. I probably should because maybe I'll drink more water that way. Okay, then you've got this one, so it says menu plan this week, next week. You've got these tiny little boxes, some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, some hexagons, and then menu planning, grocery shopping, some of those little icons, and then a sheet of decorative. Those are so pretty. I love how it focuses on lemons. I think that's adorable. Okay, so those are the planning sticker add-on kit. Then we have let's see, which one should we do next? Let's do the dashboards. So the dashboards come in two sizes. You get both. You get the A6 size and then you get the A5 size. So I use a half letter planner. So half letter is a little bit taller than A5. All I do is I trim these down a tiny bit on each side to make them even. And then I hole punch them for my Franklin and they fit. They're a little bit shorter than everything else, but it doesn't really, it's not that noticeable if you have them in as dashboards behind a divider or something. They're actually quite nice. So this one says June. It says the best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way. If life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Every summer has a story. This one's a travel kit type thing. And then Heritage Fishery, the salty catch direct from the sea. I love these colors. I think they're so pretty. Now I'm almost tempted to use this kit in my planner as well. I was going to go a completely different way, but these are so beautiful. So I might be tempted, because one of my goals this year is to use up all my products. And if I could use this in both my planner and my TN, I could probably use everything. So these are the same thing. I actually just use these sometimes to decorate my my Hobonichi weeks for my son's health tracker. And just kind of slip them in the clear protector, and like they act like a dashboard or like a front and a back. It's kind of cool. Okay. So then, okay, let's go through the deluxe journaling kit, because then I can start organizing stuff. And then right after, we'll go through the regular journaling kit, and you'll find that a lot of them have some of the same items, so I won't go through them twice. So the deluxe journaling kit has items in here from the journaling kit, as well as I believe from the, is it the stationery kit or the planner kit? I think it's the planner kit, if I'm not mistaken. So I do like opening all the washi tape, and I will swatch the washi tape at the end of my business journal, just so you guys can see the entire palette together. That's one thing that they don't do on the channel. If you can see the pictures, it's just not the same as seeing it all together. So this one is a really pretty blue Mediterranean pattern, kind of like the tiles. You get a notepad. Now, is this a sticky notepad or just a regular notepad? It is a sticky notepad. So pretty. Okay. You also get the journaling cards. So this is in both the journaling kits. You get 10 journaling prompts. In this one, the deluxe journaling kit, you get this tiny little stamp. So it says, June, a time for golden hours, endless laughter, and a heart full of summer. I'm going to leave that in the plastic to keep it protected and to keep it safe. You also get a number of sticker sheets. So these ones, I do know they are the exact same as in the journaling kit, and they are all on vellum. And the purpose of that was if you were using like a bound book, like a Hobonichi, for example, that everything would remain flat and not bulk up your planner. So this one, again, gorgeous. Like these colors are so pretty. The decorative with a few washi strips, 1 page of alpha. This was a full page sticker. So is this one. Like, I think that is so pretty. This is the right way. Feels like it should be this way to me. But I guess it can really be any way you want it to be. Okay, and then these are all days of the week with the months, the days of the month, I mean. And then the, I like to say another decorative page, but these are like more wordy. And then you get another strip of washi down below. Okay, so I just put all my stickers together to keep them all nice and sorted. So then you also get is it 2 sets? Yeah, these are both different, which I really appreciate. So you get these 2 sets of rub-ons. They come with a stick so that you can use it to easily rub them on. These are really, really cool. Like, they're so pretty. They're so vivid. I love the different colors. I'm not huge into these watercolor ones, but some people really like them for layering, so that's what they're used for. You put that down, and then you can put like, a day of the week, or you can put a picture behind or like on top of it, because they do rub on top, I believe. I think I've done that before, and I think it works. Or you can use stickers and layer them on top as well. But these colors are just so beautiful. So you get this fun sheet of paper. I have no idea what this is, but I don't know, it's very thin. It's almost like a vellum, but it's not. Kind of reminds me of like construction paper, but it's like a vellum feel. Okay, you also get this one. This is an actual vellum. So this was like a specialty paper that only comes in the deluxe journaling kit. This is the vellum of a map. So pretty, and it's showing like Denmark, like pretty much the Mediterranean area. Okay, and then you get 1, 2, 3. These are the same as in the planner kit, and these come in the deluxe journaling kit only. So you get two different, a lot of the times one side will be a ledger, like these two here, they're ledgers, so you could use them for expense tracking, for example, and then the other side is like a picture or like a grid. Okay, and then you get a sheet of PET stickers. So these are also very, very thin and they're gorgeous. Again, the colors are very bright. You can see if I lay it down, they're very colorful. Okay, so these papers, again, you get double of these because they do come in the planner kit. This one has this beautiful design on the back. It's like so nautical. And I love the fact that it's like more orange instead of just yellow, orange and blue. And then this one is like a Mediterranean kind of like tile pattern. And then you get the lemons on this side. And this one has like pictures. I like that too. And then another Mediterranean type pattern. Okay, so you get those three. And then the last thing I have not talked about yet from this kit is the die cuts. Or as I like to say on the Cocoa Daisy videos, they call them ephemera. I don't like to call it ephemera because ephemera seems to me like to sound old. Like I got this like Tim Holtz ephemera a long time ago, and they're like old with like, you know, food stamps and that kind of thing. But these, I like to refer to them as die cuts because like, and they're both, it's kind of interchangeable, I think, but die cuts just seem, they're die cuts with sticky back. So you have like the ability to stick it down like a sticker. So you get a whole bunch of variety here. You do get these tags so you can like make your own dividers if you want. But these are really pretty. The colors are just gorgeous. And I feel like these are just paper ones, but I feel like they don't really give you that many. I don't know. I thought there was a lot more at one point. Maybe it's just me. So I do like to keep these all together. So I'm going to put them back. Put them back in the same pouch that I got them from. Although the tags, I do set these aside because I don't use them in my planner, but I do like to hold on to them throughout all the kits I've gotten, and I will just kind of stack them together in case I ever do find a need for them. Okay, so that was the deluxe journaling kit. Now let's go through the regular journaling kit, and we'll kind of look at the differences here. Okay, so you do get another roll of washi, and this is a different color than the first one, of course. So again, we'll swatch that at the end here when we're all done going through everything. You get another journaling card. So this is the same one that we had before. The same set of stickers. Again, these were the vellum stickers, and I won't go through these again because they are exactly the same. Okay, and then the exact same thing for the rub-ons. So again, the journaling kit and the deluxe journaling kit were meant to be, like any stickers or any rub-ons were meant to be super thin so that you could use them in a journal or a planner like the Hobonichi on the really thin paper. So that is why. So these, again, same thing as the deluxe journaling kit. Okay, so that's it that came in the journaling kit. And now we are moving on to let's do the main planning kit here. I feel like this is where a lot of the stuff comes from. The planning kit and the stationery kit probably have to be my favorite, like, two packages within like the whole of all of the kits, just because the goodies are so much fun. Okay, so these are the same sheets of paper that you got in the deluxe journaling kit. I've already kind of gone through these ones. I have to say this middle one is my favorite. Like, I love these octopuses, and I love the nautical colors and pattern on this side. I think that's just brilliant. Okay, so you get one full sheet of numerical, and then another sheet of PET stickers. So I'm pretty sure this is the same as the one that you got in the deluxe journaling kit. Yeah, exactly the same. All right, You also get another stack of these. So this is those larger sticky notes that came in the deluxe journaling kit. So you basically, if you get the deluxe journaling kit and the planner pack, you get 2 of these notepads. Okay, so this also comes with the pen test and stamp test little card. It says the sweet just isn't as sweet without the sour. You also get the June card. I love these. They do have a plastic piece on the back to protect it, so you just have to pull that off. But I love putting these in my planner, so I have like an easy, quick reference. You also get these pockets, and these, like, I have been loving these, you guys. Like, I always put them, like, when I get Coco Daisy, I always put these in my traveler's notebook so I can hold my stickers on the inside of the book. But this one says Tropics Golf Resort and What Life Gives You Lemons Make Lemonade. You get some more stickers here. Okay, so you get 2 sheets of the larger ones. This gives you a really large folding tab that you can use in conjunction with the other ones. You get all of these like planning stickers. Some of them are empty. You can use as boxes, whole reinforcers, numbers, days of the week, and then some planning icons. And then this one has some more numbers for the month. Oh, that's upside down. And then some alpha, and then some more planning boxes. This little sticker sheet is completely decorative. Just a little tiny one. And then, what is this? I don't remember seeing this. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm being silly because I haven't got this for a while. So I ended up getting the planner kit with the planner add-on. And I got mine in unpunched A5. So what I do, because I have a Franklin planner, I hole punch. I cut these all down. It seems like a lot of work, and it is, but I cut them down and I trim them to make the same like width, I guess, as half letter. I take off this June because I don't need that little tab there. I mean, if you were to just get this and hole punch it yourself, you could use this in an A5 planner or as your Franklin month as well. I don't know. I don't love it for that because I like my month. I like to decorate my stuff myself. And I also like my month to be at the beginning. I don't like this like weekly stuff at the beginning. So it's a little backward to me, but I just cut mine down and I use it as spare paper, to be honest. So like you can see all of this like writing area. I just use it for paper. And then every time I have a theme that has like the color of theme that month that I got, I can kind of come back to it and use it. I don't know, it smells so good. So weird. But I'll probably take care of this and cut it down to size as soon as I'm done. I've never used a half letter, I've never used an A5 size anything other than like notebooks that come A5 size. But like single sheets of paper like this, I would never use A5. Okay, the last couple of things, you get a Tombow. Now, this is a mono twin, so it means both sides you can use. This looks like, and remember, Tombow is permanent marker. So this is just a bullet tip, and this side is a fine tip. So I've never had one of these before. I usually get the brush pen, Tombow brush pens. So I've never had this before, but it would be good. It'll probably go in my Sharpie drawer because again, Tombow is definitely permanent. Another roll of washi tape. We'll add to the stack that we're going to swatch after. And this one is adorable because it's lemons. And I love that. So pretty. You also get a planner charm. These are also some of my favorite things to get in these kits. Like I love this. It's beautiful. It actually has like, it is like an acrylic lemon. That is so cool. I've always been a little leery about working with acrylic planner charms in like making them myself because I'm afraid that they would break. But I mean, I'm going to use that. That's so cute. And it's got these little yellow beads around it. Okay, and then the last thing that we have are these die cuts. So now I think they're the same ones as we already went through. So I'm not going to go through them again, but I am going to put them all in the same package. So what I do is I take them all out. I put those aside. It's like I'll use them for another project down the road. And then I just keep these all together. Okay. Okay. So then I'm going to keep this again for storing everything else after the fact. We're going to go through the stationery kit, or maybe we'll do the creative kit. Let's do the creative kit first. Okay, another roll of washi tape, of course. There's seriously a lot of blue washies in this kit. Okay, and now these die cuts, I believe these are the vellum ones if I'm not mistaken, but we'll take a look here right away. I'm also just going to put those all inside, or maybe they're not vellum. Nope. Okay, these ones I don't know if they are actually, these might just be the cardboard. Because I remember them saying something, oh no, they're still sticky. Okay, so yeah, these are still paper. I thought for some reason that these were different, but they are sticky. So I'm very happy about that. So they give you more little die cuts. They are different though than the first set, the first couple of ones. This one's like one of my favorites. I love that. Some kind of wine. Okay, and then this one, I believe, these are not sticky backed. So I think these are like little tags. I haven't been loving these. You know, there's a hair in there. I haven't been loving these as much because, I don't know. These ones might be okay because they're a little bit more like yellow and blue, but they are not my favorite type of little creation. I'm not really into scrapbooking as much, and I think this is more of a scrapbooking item, but okay, you get another notepad. So this one is not sticky. It actually is just a notepad, and it says "So ready for," and then that's it. You get a couple of sheets of small stickers. So one decorative, one with some alpha and the numbers, and then days of the week, and some that says first day of summer. Okay, and then you get another rub-on. I just want to see if this is the same thing. They are all different, so that's amazing. I love that. Okay, and then the last thing is, I think this is meant for this little notepad. So this is like a little tiny traveler's notebook that you can keep with you in your purse if you don't have a planner with you. And I'll show you how this works. They just fold it in half. It's not really like meant to be folded. I think it's just kind of, I don't know, just kind of like open like that. And you use this little thing to close it. So I'm gonna put that in there. You bend it so it's sideways. And then you can put the notepad inside, or really anything you want. I probably could do the sticky notes too. Just like that. And then you can keep a pen in there. Ta-da! Done. So I'm not sure if I'll keep it in there or not. I like having the notepad on my desk because I do a lot of work at my desk, so I like to keep that separate, but we'll see. Maybe. I mean, that's a cute addition to a purse if you don't have a planner with you. Okay, so I think that was it from that kit. And then the last one we have to go through is the stationery kit. Last, and yeah, I have to say this is probably my favorite kit. I love the stationery kit. It usually has some fine items in here. So you get another die cut. It says less Monday, more summer. And then you get another little sticky notepad. I'm assuming it's a sticky notepad. Yeah, so cute. I love that. You also get this little item. This is a washi stand. So this one, you put your washi on right here, and then you just put it right inside. like so, although it's not fitting for me for some reason, but it would just stand up like that. So cute. But there's plastic on the back of it, so you just have to remove that first. There's also a little pin, so you can take away this little metal piece, and I have the large pin with the magnet on the back, and I just use it as a decorative piece because I don't want to pin anything. Like, I don't have anything to pin it on, like the pouch. If you have the pouch and it's not the plastic version, you might want to put that on the pouch or your like planning bag or something. Okay, another roll of washi. I think this one's really pretty. This is probably, I'd have to say this is probably my favorite out of all of them, except for maybe the lemons. Okay, so let's see here. You get this watercolor card. It's a postcard, and it has this beautiful design on the front, and again, watercolor on the back, or a postcard on the back. But I love this. It's like, I like putting these right in my planner for decoration because they're so cute. Okay, and you also get another sheet of PET stickers. I feel like it's a bonus. I feel like you usually only get like 2 in all of the kits, but you get another one. Okay, and then you get these small stickers here. So days of the week, I like using these ones, especially because they're different. They're not like the same. And I feel like this is a bonus too. You get these boxes here, which are so pretty. And then these stamp-like stickers. These are so cute. Okay, you get die cuts. And I believe these are the vellum die cuts. I am obsessed with the vellum die cuts. I love them. They're harder to open, but I think they're so pretty. And they're so thin, and they're just, I love the large ones too, like the big lemons. I love that. That one's really pretty. The Vespa. I think this one is like my favorite. I love the colors in that bottle. It's so pretty. So again, I just put them all together. It doesn't matter if they're vellum or not. I like keeping them all in one place so that when I go to use them, it's easy to find. And then probably some of my favorite things. These are like the last 2 things in this kit. But I am absolutely obsessed. I love the vellum and then the overlay that you get. I call this an acetate. It's a bit thicker than the acetate you get from Planners Anonymous. And it's not a large one. It's just big enough for like half letter A5, but it's perfect. I just love it. Like, it's so pretty. And then this is kind of like that tile pattern, the Mediterranean tile pattern. And that is it. You guys, I feel like I went through so much, but like, what are you thinking about this Mediterranean Muse kit? I'm loving it. Now I really want to use it in both my planners for June, but I'm trying to figure out a binder that was working with the kit because I don't have a Franklin binder that was going to work with this, but it is gorgeous. Like, I'm in love. And I love the fact that it has like, oh, that's so pretty. I'm going to put this month's washi tape on there. Okay, speaking about this month's washi tape, let's get out my business journal and we're going to swatch all of these 5 washies together so that I basically use the back of this to like swatch all of my washies. Okay, so we'll use this page here. We've got 5 washies, which is crazy. They're all really pretty. Okay, so the first one is this stripe pattern. And then you have this Mediterranean tile. That's actually quite pretty. And then you have this one. So you notice I've done like all the blue ones first. This is just the anchor. A lot of blues in here. And then this one is, like I said, probably my favorite. The lemon in this one are probably going to be my favorite, I think. I like that this one has some oranges in it too. And then the lemon with the greenery. And that's it. Those are so gorgeous. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did going through all of it. I'm obsessed. I just have, it has made my decision for June a lot harder because I was going to use something that also had lemons, but it was a completely different color scheme. You wouldn't think so because it's like, how much different can it be if it still contains lemons? But it was a lot different. Oh, so now I don't know. I'm confused. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, I would love if you would consider subscribing. Click on the bell button to receive notifications when I upload new content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.